The long-awaited comeback that millions of fans around the world have been anticipating has finally happened. After a long hiatus that left many people questioning their future, BTS has officially returned with their latest album titled Arirang. And without needing much time, within just hours of its release, the world immediately witnessed one major record after another collapse in a way that almost feels unbelievable, because within the first 24 hours alone, this album managed to sell nearly 4 million copies, a number that is not only massive, but also far exceeds global industry standards, with many world-class artists needing weeks or even months to approach such figures, while BTS achieved it in a single day, proving that the power of their fandom has not only remained strong, but has grown even bigger after the hiatus. And if we go back to before the album was even released, the signs of this explosion were already clearly visible when the pre-orders for Arirang instantly surpassed more than 4 million copies in a short period of time, making it one of the albums with the largest pre-order numbers in K-pop history, which further proves that the anticipation for this comeback truly exists on a global level, not only from longtime fans, but also from new listeners who are curious about BTS's latest era. Then, when the album was officially released and entered the digital space, their dominance became even more evident as every track from the album simultaneously entered the global Spotify charts, with total streams exceeding 100 million in just one day, an achievement that not only reflects popularity, but also an extraordinary global reach, where BTS is able to dominate multiple music markets at once without geographical limitations. And not only on Spotify, but on other platforms like Apple Music, they also set records as one of the groups with the highest first-day streams, proving that their dominance does not rely on a single platform, but is spread evenly across the global digital music ecosystem. And if we try to understand why this comeback feels significantly bigger than their previous eras, the answer is not simple, because it is a combination of several major factors. First, the long hiatus that created an intense sense of longing among fans. Second, BTS's status as no longer just a K-pop group, but a global icon that carries high expectations from all over the world. And third, the emotional factor that makes this comeback feel like a historic moment, not only for fans, but also for the music industry itself, because this is not just the release of a new album, but a symbol of the return of a massive force that once stepped away. And all of these factors ultimately converge into one point, which is Arirang, an album that is not only successful in numbers, but also in impact, as within a short time it has already become a major topic of discussion across social media platforms, dominating trending charts in many countries, and once again placing BTS at the center of global attention. So, when the question arises whether this is the biggest comeback of their career, the answer may vary for each person, but when viewed from the scale of hype, sales figures, streaming dominance, and the emotional momentum behind it, Arirang possesses all the elements needed to be considered one of, if not the biggest in BTS history. And in the end, all of this leads to one very clear conclusion. BTS has not only returned, but they have returned in a way that is bigger, stronger, and more dominant than ever before, as if reminding the world that even as time passes and trends continue to change, there is one name that still stands at the very top of the global music industry, and that name is BTS.